up, y'all? And now, L.S.T Trick back with another one. This is episode 6. With my special guest, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
My name is Kyo Kosu. How you doing?
We got Kyo Kosu in the building. Very dope artist. I love that we got something different. I had mostly rappers on here, so we got an R&B singer. I love to hear it. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. What got you into music?
Oh, man. Where I'm from, got me into music just, I want to say the Neptunes.
Okay.
That's what really pushed me over the edge. But, like, heavily in my household, it was soul. It was R&B soul from Drew Hill to Ideals, Blackstreet to, man.
Yeah, some legends.
Lauryn Hill.
Ooh, I love Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill.
That was heavy, but I knew that that wasn't me, but I knew I grew up in it, so I had a soul, but I just knew it wasn't just me. I couldn't be a pretty.
Oh, okay. So you say that wasn't you. So what is you? Like, what is more of your style? R&B, pop, neo soul. What is it?
I would say it's just around soul. Whatever soul is that's what I'm around. Just from another dynamic though. So, like, it's not the conventional soul like your Music Soul Childs or your Anthony Hamiltons or. Like, it's not like that. Like, I ain't gonna front with you. Like, I like anime and everything.
Yeah, facts. Me too. I love anime.
I couldn't find myself knowing. I'm like, dude, these dudes way too cool. I know they don't, anime or nothing, man. But that's when the Neptunes Presents the Clones came out. And that was like an epiphany. Like,
okay.
I remember how I found it and everything. So, it was like, oh, man, I thought it was dope.
That's what's up. So what type of anime you in? Because I love anime. I haven't had somebody on here that was into anime yet, so we can elaborate on that.
Dude, oh man. I go from old school. Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin.
You gotta put me on. How old that is? You said old school, like the 90s, 80s?
Yeah, 90s.
Okay,
so the aesthetic of it is real like cool. Okay. Then the new age stuff, you have your the Black Clovers, you have your My Hero Academia, like stuff like that. But I've always been obsessed with that kind of stuff because I like that energy of like not quitting.
Right. Yeah, I like Black Clover. I'm on one. I don't know if a lot of people are onto it. It's called Fruit Baskets. Yeah, I love that, and that's actually what I'm thinking I'm gonna be for Halloween. I think I'm gonna dress up as her as Halloween. That's one of my favorite animes. Shout out to Kat, my girl Kat, that I went to school with. She put me on that. She told me how to download the app. So do you do the Crunchyroll, the dub stuff? Okay.
At first it was just anything.
Right. Nah, facts. So do you like the Japanese version or the English version? Oh man, so I feel like I'm not a real anime head because I gotta listen to the English version.
It depends because like, some English ones is really cool.
Right.
So Yu Yu Hakusho is where I think that was like real cool. They got the main character's voice just right. He was like a kind of thug kind of.
Right.
His mother was sick. He would care for everybody. Then it's just dope.
I gotcha. Yeah, people be saying like the English version voices be different, and I get that. It's just I don't want to have to read the subtitles plus look at what they saying. I'm gonna get to it, but right now, give me the English version.
Yeah, it's just the cadence behind what they say. It's like you feel it more when it's Japanese because you know that's what they do. That voice acting stuff is all them. They know like every in and out of that.
Definitely. Where you from again?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay, Chi-Town.
I was born in Pomona, California. Raised in Chicago.
I love Cali. What part of California?
Pomona.
Pomona. Okay.
But I was only born there. I didn't hang out or none of that. But I got kind of like a California look, so it's like okay. But in Chicago, went to high school out there, went to college out there.
Yeah, you do got the kind of Cali look.
Yeah, but it's a journey, man.
Yeah. How was your childhood and how was it growing up in Chicago?
It was very peculiar. I know, like, it was actually odd. So 3 days before my 14th birthday, I got hit by a truck.
Ooh,
boom. So,
dang.
And then at that time, that's when everything started. Like, okay, this is life now.
Right.
And that was a very scary situation.
At such a young age too.
Yeah, I was out the hospital in 3 days. No broken bones.
Okay.
Nothing.
God, thank God.
Yeah, hit
That's
me,
a blessing.
literally walking across the street.
Ooh.
And I know that I was raised kind of differently, so music is what I was raised to. It was very strict in my household.
Okay.
So,
Like religious wise, or tap into that?
Yeah. So where we was at the time, like, do you mind if I talk about
No, facts. Get into it. Get deep.
So it was just me and my 3 older sisters and my mom. My dad was how he was at the time, and now thank God he got his life together.
Okay.
But at that time, he was just now coming into the picture.
Okay.
Trauma that I kind of dealt with as a child happened to me, and I didn't really know how to communicate it. So
Most definitely understand that.
my childhood was cool, you know, but it was just a lot of things that I was pretty much like exposed to early, and my mind kind of was just trying to register everything. So that strict religious obligation type of stuff, not in the stuff that I'm in now. I'm thankful that I found it.
Definitely.
But like at the time, I felt like I was going to go to hell for everything.
Ooh, I feel you on that. What religion? Because I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so I definitely understand a strict religious household.
Well, it was like a sect of a 7-day Adventists. They were out of the conference, so it was just kind of like a rogue kind of 7-day Adventist kind of thing. And it is the commandment. So going to church on Saturdays, but like at the time, it was just so radical. And it was at the time where they were doing the DVDs of the Illuminati type stuff and all that. And that would, you know, that hurt you, and you want to do music, but you didn't know anything.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When that Illuminati stuff started coming out,
bro,
I was like, I don't know if I want to do music anymore. It's crazy.
Real. Like I was out. You know, when your gift is music,
right?
And then you don't want to be vain, but at the same time, you want to enjoy being what you are.
Definitely.
You know, and so I was really like wrestling with myself over that, and I was just afraid of everything.
Dang, that's how I was too. I can relate to that.
It's a lot of stuff, some stuff, you know what I'm saying, that plays into it. It's so many things that played into it.
No, most definitely. Like, I felt like I used to live my life in fear. Was scared to get on a plane.
Oh,
was scared to do music. My grandmother, rest in peace to her, she was such a strict Jehovah's Witness. And the thing is, I feel about parents and grandparents, I feel like it wasn't born into the religion. Like, they had to live their life first, and then they got saved eventually. So I feel like you need to give us that same grace. Not saying, I just want to sin, but you can't just force me into a religion. You got to let me live life and go through experiences, and then figure out my path with God.
I just kind of felt like just that spirituality or where you're walking, it took so much because you put so much anger on particular things, and you may be right. You may be right about, this person did something to me, or my parents weren't into that, but we spend too much time. Eventually, it becomes your fault.
Right.
So, being where I was with that strict religion I was in, or whatever, it was like I was a shell. Like, I hated high school. Not to sound down.
No, I get it. I definitely get it.
It was just I was just trying to find myself. There's a lot of stuff that happened within that. So.
Yeah, and then I feel like being young and being forced into a religion, it'd be hard because, my mama was making me have Bible studies at like 12 and 11, and I'm like, why are you not in the Bible studies with me while she running the streets? Is she trying to force religion on me? And it's just like being young, you don't understand everything. I feel like you need to go through life experiences, trials and tribulations, so that God can lead you to Him.
I think it's more so of the way of teaching it, because I understand that their method was to save us from potential harm that can come to you. But like, I'm not gonna learn this with you just whooping my ass.
Right, for real.
You know
for
what
real,
I'm
I feel you on that.
And you see, like, it added, and I just really had to peel back the brain, like what led to my anger. Now, like, literally, I want to say it all started for me kind of like a smooth 2 to 3 years ago, where I figured out my trauma. I called everybody in my immediate family and was just like, yo, boom, 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 this happened to me, and this is how. Other than that, childhood was cool. I plan on sharing it in music very artistically.
Yeah, most definitely.
So that's probably gonna hear some shit definitely that's gonna shock you.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what I love about music, and that's what I love about like conscious music. And, you know, I love listening to conscious music because I feel like you get to feel the artist on a different level. You get to experience who they are versus the chains, the jewelry, the bad bitches, and all that. Like that's cool and all when you want to turn up. But when I'm like going through something, I'm battling my thoughts, I need to hear like that conscious music. That's why I listen to Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I love SZA. SZA, one of my favorite artists because the vulnerability. I love how vulnerable she is in her music. So I love when I'm listening to another artist and they're vulnerable in their songs. Yeah,
that's real. A lot of artists that I look up to. And I think I gravitated more toward like writers.
Definitely.
More than anything. And it got to a point where I didn't care about how it sounded. It's just what they were saying.
Exactly.
And some things is just like, it's very like in the cut type artists that really say certain stuff at a particular time. And it's just like, yo, that is so hard.
Facts. I stay listening to the lyrics. People be like, oh, they just listen to the beat. I be dissecting them lyrics. Man. I want to know what they talking about and what I'm actually bringing into my world, because I feel like music is a frequency. So I want to know what I'm bringing into my household, what I'm bringing into my eardrums. Like I want to hear what they saying.
That's real. And someone told me before, like you can tell a lot about someone's soul by what they listen to.
Most definitely.
And so with me, I did not understand D'Angelo's Voodoo album until I was like 23.
What?
And I heard it when I was 7 or 8. I was singing now. Oh, he can sing kind of.
Right.
So for me, it was just like, but I didn't understand where he was at and what he was doing up until 23 years old, couldn't get back into college, really hard searching for a job. I'm talking about same sweat Jones. I was so like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I popped on D'Angelo Voodoo, and it's like I understood every word.
Right. Sometimes you gotta revisit. Like when I go back and listen to stuff, like after I go through certain things in life versus and I'm just listening to it just to listen to it, I understand it more.
Yeah. And that Voodoo album is just a very strong, potent melody of being a grown man. Like, yo, you gonna deal with some bullshit.
Definitely.
And some shit is just gonna be unfair. But as a man,
it's life.
Yeah, so D'Angelo's Voodoo, it was like, I love feeling that way. What? I was like, when
I gotta go listen to that album again.
The night, it's like when you feeling something, and then a song is like literally saying what your soul is feeling.
Ooh, I love that. That's why I listen to SZA, man. I feel like a lot of girls don't say what she was saying. Like, she was like, I'll shave my legs for you. Leave me lonely for prettier women. Like, I feel like females scared to say that. So when she said that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like my spirit animal. Are we living the same life? Because I feel like as girls, we get insecure. We feel a certain type of way. But then we get on this music, we want to talk our shit. Yeah. And they're like, nah, be vulnerable.
Yeah, and now my music and where I'm going with it, I'm about to be 100% who I am.
Definitely, me too.
I think that now it's just the way the music, and just all of the stuff that's going on in music today, it often makes you wonder. Like, again, going back to the whole music can tell what's on somebody's soul. These days, like with the kind of music that's coming out today, I don't really even consider it music. I think it's just factory music.
Definitely.
And it's
robotic.
Yeah. I was helping one of my brother-in-laws with his job, tabs. That's something you probably would want to get because it'll tell you where everything is.
Oh, okay.
So you can go to certain events and be like, yo, boom, boom, I do that, but I'll give you my boy tabs. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I went to an event that he was setting up. His app is kind of like really like buzzing a little bit in Houston, and it's really good. Okay. And I was there just to help him set up, and I'm hearing the music that they were playing in there, and it was just like my soul was just like, nah.
No, in fact, that's how I be, man. I can't listen to all of it. Be like, turn that shit off. Everybody want to be the same.
Yeah, and I'm sitting up there just listening to that, and I'm not even listening to it.
Right, like, where's your creativity? Who are you?
Like, it started to feel like I'm starting to feel energy.
Most definitely. Energy transfers, especially through music.
My body was just not feeling it. Like, I'm just like, nah. And then the girls, now look, I'm a man.
I get it.
But still, like, the way that they were dressed in there, and then that energy that was in there, I couldn't do it. It just felt heavy on me, and like I told my brother, like, hey man, I'm about to. I left. I'm like, bro, I can't be here.
Nah, facts.
Right?
And that's crazy you speak on energy because I was into this trap album. I forgot the artist, and it was like some real trap killing, provocative type music. And man, I got into an accident on Sunday listening to that album, like blasting it. And then I was blasting the album the next Sunday and literally got into an accident the next Sunday. So I'm telling you, the energy really be in there. I didn't ever listen to the album again after that. I was like, man, 2 accidents in a row. And it ain't like I'm a bad driver because some people are like, nah, your ass just can't drive. No, they hit me. I wasn't at fault. They hit me, bro. Yeah. So I was like, man, the energy in this car and that music that I'm pumping through my speakers and stuff like that, I'm like, nah, energy, like the energy really be in music. I really believe in frequencies and all that.
Yeah, just change up how I listen to certain things, like what's good for my soul.
Definitely.
So the music, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
And that's how I am too. I'm trying to make music that's more true to myself because I feel like I always been true to myself, but I always would get lost by trying to like do what's relevant or do what's popping. Like everybody be like, all the female rappers talking about they pussy. All the female rappers half naked. They like, if you want to make it, you gotta get in. You gotta get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
And I always been like the positive rap. I tried to do the conscious music, the positivity, not cursing my raps. I even tried that, but I had to stop that because I curse in real life. So my manager was like, if you curse in real life, it don't make no sense to not cursing your raps because God know who you are. He see you for you. So I started cursing my music because I curse in real life. But as far as being like super provocative, I'm gonna keep it to a certain extent. Like I'm gonna, have balance with it. But I definitely want to get to being more true to myself, expressing my feelings more because I feel like I've always ran away from being vulnerable just because where I'm from and how I was raised in the city where small town New Orleans and the outskirts Kenner Metairie is so small and everybody know your business, and even with me going through family issues, talking behind my back and being backstabbed, I was always scared to be vulnerable because I was like, I don't want you to see me, I don't want you to know this, I don't want you to know that. But it's crazy because I'm so in tune with music that's like that, and I made songs that's like that, like a couple, and those the songs that I got my most plays on. I'm like, this God telling me to do this because it's more relatable. They got somebody out there that could be going through that and you could help them because that's what music is. So now I'm trying to be more in tune with myself, be more expressive and be more vulnerable because I know that can help any young girls or young boys out there. So that's my main focus. I'm so excited that I got an R&B singer because most males I meet are rappers. Everybody named Mama rap. Like, oh my God, nobody want to be a lawyer, nobody want to be a doctor. Like, this is my God-given talent. So I feel like what God has from me, nobody can take from me. But God didn't make y'all rappers. God didn't give y'all a talent to rap. God made that give y'all a talent to do something else, and y'all just want to rap because it's easy. So y'all think it's easy. But I want to know, like, what got you into R&B? Like, what made you choose R&B as your route? How did you know you could sing?
It was funny because my freshman year of high school is when I found out I could sing. So during all of that process of all that storm I was going through, John Legend had just came out. And I know that I was faking his voice to make people laugh. But then I started like trying to like sing serious, and I was just like, damn, I kind of sound like this dude. And from there I was like, okay, I'm trying to sound like him, but how do I sound?
Exactly. And I had to learn that too.
And that it took a world. Like I went around the world for that. So,
Okay, and what grade you said?
Freshman year.
Freshman year. Okay, that's kind of like me. So I've been rapping since I was 4, actually. Like, I remember waiting on the preschool bus to Head Start, and I had a composition notebook where I would write down raps. And I remember I was gifted my first karaoke machine, and I had this little keyboard where I would make beats on. Because I like to tap into the producing side, too. One of my inspirations is Missy Elliott, because she's a singer, songwriter, rapper, all that. So I would hold a keyboard up to the karaoke machine and be like this. If you record it and make it cassette tapes, man, because back then they had the cassette tapes. Oh, man, I wish I could find one of those cassette tapes, bro. I probably still have one in my mom's house in the basement or something. But yeah, that's how I tapped into it. And I dropped my first music video, I think, in the 9th or 10th grade called Pink and Purple. It was that Wiz Khalifa, Black and Yellow. Black and Yellow. I did a remix to that. So that all kind of stories are the same when we found our voices in high school. Okay, so did you ever want to be a rapper, or you just knew it was going to be R&B?
I rap too.
Okay.
But, right now, I think that where I'm at now, I just think that my R&B will resonate. But I am going to have a rap song on my project.
Okay. You gotta check his music out, y'all. I checked it out. His dope. I definitely want to collab because, like I say, I meet a lot of male rappers, female rappers. It's just always rappers, and that's cool. But I would love to work with a dope male R&B artist, and he's fire, y'all. So we definitely gotta work. Yeah, so he's dope, y'all. So make sure y'all go follow him. So give the people your social medias and where they can find your music at.
Keo Kosu, all one word. You put it all together. KEAO KOSU. Again, it's KEAO KOSU, all together. Instagram. Follow me. Show some love, man.
Hey, make sure y'all go tap in. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at LST_dope. That's Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. YouTube, LSTTV1. And Facebook, LST. And make sure y'all go look up me and stream me on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all that at L.S.T, LST gang. Let's get it. So, I want to tap into this. What's your views on spirituality?
Man.
Because I know you said like you was growing up in a religious background and now you finding your own self in your religion. That's the journey I'm on too. I'm finding myself outside of Jehovah's Witness. I'm following my spirituality. So what's your views on it?
I think with where I'm at now, because I went through a period of just like, just doing what I feel. And because of what I was dealing with, it would be dark.
Right.
It would just go straight to darkness.
Me too.
And I was like, I need discipline.
Definitely.
I can't.
I can relate so much.
Yeah, I can't just be in something without a law. Like I just can't, because if I follow this, it's only gonna lead me to what's wrong.
That's a different way to look at
it. Yeah, and I know like because and I don't really get deep into that. To each his own. People are gonna do what they do.
Right, definitely.
But I figured that I just had to look at certain people, like Floyd Mayweather, totally disregarding money. Don't look at the money.
Right.
But just the fact of how they reached their level of success.
Definitely.
And it's almost the same stuff.
Oh my God, I hear that so much. Everybody that I listen to, so I like listening to a lot of podcasts or interview of artists before I even listen to their music, because I want to see their background, how they came up, what they went through, what's the trials and tribulations they faced, and it's always the same story. It always starts with consistency and being self-discipline.
And I was like, I need to be extreme.
Definitely.
Like who is
Definitely.
Who. And that's what got me like started going to the gym a lot more, starting to be more acclimated to like really trying to understand love and what exactly self-love is. So
Definitely
I'm listening to Kobe Bryant old videos of how it's just like you just do the work, you will get better.
Definitely.
And people, where we get lost at sometimes is we get so focused on the goal that we don't never praise our small W's.
Definitely, I had that problem so much.
So when you're thinking of being that person that you successful, you done made everything, and you sit there and you think about, okay, I'm this person. Now you should follow up that question, which what I did is, how is this person like? What are they like? Like what are they to make them this cold? Because I see myself being just an extreme. He's an extremely disciplined cat.
Definitely.
Still believing in the Lord. Follows those commandments. He just like, okay, he's separating himself.
Right.
Like, look, man, I don't do everything.
Definitely. You can't lose with God.
Yeah, and with these days, especially black men, so easily influenced by, and hypersexuality is so rampant in the black community, and it's like that's what everybody runs to. So it's like, man, I'm refraining from everything.
That's good.
I need it.
Like, God be leading me to the right people, because I haven't had nobody on this podcast that talk bullshit yet. Every time I talk to somebody on this podcast, it be random, but I feel like God leading me to them, because it be about spirituality. Like, everything you said is what I'm going through and what I can relate to. So it's just crazy.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I say this to everybody, and it's a serious podcast or not, this is serious. You have to truthfully look at yourself. Definitely. In every aspect. And somebody said this really dope quote, and I'm just going ahead and say it here. And this is one of the very few quotes that I took. It was like 2 or 3 quotes that stuck in my soul. Right. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're not doing. What? And I used to always avoid going to the gym. I used to always avoid totally being into myself. Like, okay, you need to understand that you're the only entity in this entire world that you can control.
Right, you control your own destiny. That's what I had to learn.
The people that are really successful, they not easily swayed.
Right.
Like people talk all day about these people, and they like, dude, I don't care.
Right.
They own like their own.
Definitely.
And it's because talking mess about me, but dude, you don't know the work I do behind closed doors. How many times I pray, how many times I fast, like don't eat or drink nothing. Like I'm really working on myself, dude. If you hate on me, you hate yourself, because I don't hate nobody.
Period. That's how I feel. So, and I used to didn't get that. Like, that shit used to get to me so bad when people would make up lies or throw dirt on my name. I used to be like, why? Why do people do this? Why? I used to be going crazy, and people would tell me, because that's just what people do. You can only control you. Yeah. That's how they look at themselves. That's their self-reflection.
But what would easily make you completely break thinking about it, nobody likes knowing that somebody doesn't like them.
Right.
Especially off flyby. Like, dude, what the hell I do?
Yeah, like, you don't even know me.
You know? But whole time, this is why I love self-reflection. They're mad or hurt about something themselves.
Definitely.
And I used to be a hater of Russell Westbrook when he was on the Lakers.
Used to
piss me off. Like, I hated that. But whole time, I had to sit back and be like, man, why am I hating on this dude?
Nah, that's facts that you say that, because I found myself hating. I didn't even know I was hating. Like, I wasn't doing it on purpose. My sister used to tell me, like, but they doing something you not doing. Like, I used to just be like, because why they doing this? And it's stupid. And, like, not trying to do it on purposely. But I'm like, yo, you being a hater. Stop being so judgmental and focus on you and look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. And especially if you, like, you giving love to people. And then people are trying. Here's the beauty about it. I don't know if I got haters. I'm not looking at it.
Right,
I
don't
know.
I'm not paying attention to
I got options, bro. I don't want no damn ops.
Right, for real. I don't know what's up with this generation. Why you on ops?
But at the same time,
it's not a good look.
I'm not looking to be everybody's friend either.
No,
I understood just do good by
people. Right, do good by people. They do good by you.
Yeah, be a light. You know, you can't just rush into conversations with people, but like just talking negative or something bad may happen. Just try to throw some light in there. Hey man. It's cool.
Most definitely.
Just be that. And then there ain't no bad days or good days. Just keep trying to do right by people and everything.
Definitely. I feel that. That's what I've been on lately. Just, you know, like I feel like if you got to love people who love you, and you got to put out what you want back. So if you're putting out negative energy, putting out bad vibes, then how can you expect good things to happen to you? You got to walk in the light, what you want to be, you want to view, or you want to get to. You got to be that person. You got to envision that. You got to see yourself as that person. So I've been on my self-healing journey, doing a lot of self-reflection, because I've been forced to be by myself, and I've always like latched on to somebody, and I thought I was like so hurt behind it, and I'm like, man, God really put this on me. He made it be this way. So I'm just loving this journey, and it's hard. You're going to go through a lot of tears, a lot of hurt. Ooh, I've been through it, and I'm still going through it, and I just pray to God, and I'm just trying to get through it and see the vision that I know I could be.
The best thing you could do is, and I had to learn this, go to the gym.
Right.
When you sick, go. When you mad,
go.
When you pissed, go. Because then it's gonna callous your mind to be like,
definitely
no matter what,
tomorrow.
Get the work done.
Right.
No matter what. And then you'll start realizing a lot of the shit that you were mad at ain't even worth being mad at.
Right. And then you'll feel good and you look good. When you look good, you feel good.
Most
definitely.
It's showing.
Right. Hey, that's good. Yeah, you do look fit. Got the muscles. That's good, man. Might need you to come show me some. I'll be looking for a little workout partner. But yeah, most definitely, like, get in the gym, you know, take care of yourself, go like a self-care day, get massages, get your hair and nails done. Guys, get your hair cut, get your trims, or if you want to grow your hair out. I just feel like... And to say that for what she's saying, and to say that, reward your small W. Definitely. See, I had to learn that. It's beautiful if you at least got up in the morning to think about going to the gym. That's a W. Even walking to the gym is a W. Sitting in the gym is a W. Always just think positive. Reward yourself, because I would be so hard on myself. I'd be so hard on myself about the smallest things, about my music and all that, especially like with dropping videos and stuff. Like, if I don't get the views I want, I would be so disgusted. I wouldn't even drop content. I would let that stop me from being consistent. And I would be like, man, it's only got 300. It's only got 500 views. And my manager would be like, they got some people that's only getting 40 views. They got some people that wish they could get 300 and 500 views. But I would just set myself up here. I want 2,000. I want 10,000. I want this. And it's just like, be happy that you got that. At least 200 people checking your stuff out. Mm-hmm. So I have to definitely learn that.
Plenty of venues, dog. I sang in front of mice and roaches. Them was the best
Big
fans a nigga
facts,
ever
for
had
real. They'll
on
be the
me.
best supporters you might have. 3 to 5 people in that crowd, and they giving you the feedback. They really supporting you, and it's real genuine.
Yeah.
So that's how you gotta look at things.
That's
For
real.
real.
That's it.
You got anything dropping new? Like, what do you have out current?
I actually have my project on my shirt.
Okay.
Really? I don't know if I can get it up. Like my project is
Okay. Yes.
and that's
Okay.
the cover of my project.
Yeah. Okay.
It's streaming
That's
everywhere.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah, it's streaming everywhere. It's called Black Heron.
Okay. I'm gonna
It's
drop
really
that.
dope.
I'm gonna put that in there.
It's out on all platforms. You can go to Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, it's there.
Okay.
And yeah, man, show some love. The great producer, Freddie, my boy Fred, you should definitely hit him up. Great producer.
Most definitely looking for producers out here to collab with.
Best engineer in Houston is my boy Kane.
Okay.
I'll at that. It's just a lot of people.
I had to
man.
take you up on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get out of here, what's your takes? You already know what I'm about to ask. I ain't asked nobody this question yet. What's your takes on the situation with Diddy?
The diddler.
Not the diddler.
I personally, I think it's because of me self-reflecting on myself and knowing my shit stink just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Diddy around your corner, my nigga.
Big
It was
facts.
It was a Diddy right in your neighborhood.
Hugh Hefner.
Hell yeah, from
He ain't get arrested.
yeah. So with the situation with Diddy and the egregious things that I've heard, ain't nothing new under the sun, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's a distraction.
Most definitely.
And honestly speaking, all of the niggas that's around Diddy, you gotta question the whole music industry at that point.
Most
Diddy,
definitely.
Because Diddy himself was a monarch in the black community. This
Right.
is just literally 5 years ago, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas was saying they wanted Diddy though.
Big
Literally
facts.
5 years ago. And these girls is like, oh, I wish I had a nigga like Diddy. But and some of these people actually knew the nigga was doing what he was doing. So my take on just that, and you know it's crazy, I haven't heard literally anything about it. As soon as it came out, I ignored it.
No, facts. I've been ignoring it for the past couple weeks. Like, I didn't even know he got arrested. I heard about it, like, when it first came out from the Breakfast Club and whatnot, but when he got arrested and they kept putting out all that new stuff, I'm, like, trying to get in tune with myself and get in tune with God. I ain't got time for all that.
You got to understand that. And I think the reason why, like, it's not really extreme to me with him. Now, it's definitely unfortunate what happened.
Right, yeah, because like I said, I don't want to make excuses for it. We're
Yeah.
not making excuses for it. It's just like, it's. I feel like with black men, they target them more. Because like I said, Hugh Hefner did the same thing. If y'all think Hugh Hefner didn't have underage girls in that house, then y'all out y'all mind. But why wasn't he attacked? Or why wasn't he suffering the consequences?
So like kind of like the Gayle King did to R. Kelly, but she didn't do shit to Harvey Weinstein. Same people doing the same shit. It's
to
just,
your own people is crazy.
But the thing is that it's not just your own people. It's such a heavy connotation on just the destruction of black men. And it's sad to me. As egregious as what Diddy did, I'm asking, how was his childhood?
Right.
What made him that desperate for money?
Right.
To do all of the shit he was doing. That's why
crazy.
With mute. That's why sometimes the Lord bless you to be broke because He know like if you get money,
right, you go fuck it up.
And you gotta
That's
understand.
a good way to look at things.
And you gotta understand, it's a lot of Diddies around the hood. It's not just him.
It's not.
And
It's
you
really
forgetting all of the superstars that stood right next to that nigga.
Right.
And they
so
was
true.
They was priming hip hop up to it. It went from sagging, that came from prison. Fast forward, it went to this rapper kissing this rapper, and it was just a picture. It wasn't a video. Then all of a sudden, fast forward, they were wearing the kilts. They were wearing the kilts. All of the Diddy, and you can name any nigga that was doing that, part of the plan. Fast forward from that, niggas start wearing dresses then. Fast forward from
crazy
that.
how they try to demasculate the black man.
Dude, it happened already.
Yeah.
Because now we have full-fledged rappers. And they are acting like women. And
so crazy.
hip-hop, the OGs, they don't say shit.
You don't say
They just happy about their success and
right.
what they got.
Selfish.
And hip hop is the #1 genre, and our communities are still bad. You didn't do shit for anybody. You didn't do shit for anybody. So even with Diddy, and you looking at all of the things that's coming out, I done heard bits and pieces here and there. The egg test, like what possesses you to be? That's why I'm saying like hypersexuality is a real thing. What everybody thought was the thing, and you heard them say certain bars in songs where it was like,
right, what? Definitely.
But most of them niggas not even gay.
Right.
They just doing that because they know that that's what they're trying to push.
Right, the clout. And
So,
to me, that's still like selling your soul. Because if you're not gay, why would you say some weird ass shit in your songs when they got kids that really listen to this and they really trying to live like that?
It's just, but it's hard when that's all you see in inner cities. Our view on success. That's why I personally believe black people, our notoriety spectrum is just bad. I don't think that we should be praising rappers who talk about killing all the time.
Right, me either.
How long are we gonna be cool with another rapper either getting killed or this nigga made millions?
Yeah, or another rapper ODing on drugs.
Yeah.
Like nothing's cool about that. Like that's so lame to me. But
that's what we gravitate to, and just like what we resonate with. And I found that it was just not right. But it's like it's so weird. It's like a self-manufactured mental thing where your own community will start getting on you about your change.
Right.
When you're like, man, I don't want to eat this stuff anymore, man. This is bad for us. It's like, well, what you talking about? We've been eating this since they try to get you back in that mindset. Or, oh, look at that. I've sometimes here and there I've gotten like, why, you need to kick it more. Why you don't be going to the gym like that? And I'm like, dude, if you don't know how to control yourself, we talking.
Self-destruct.
You see what people are doing out here.
Definitely.
You see how niggas are just going up, shooting up stuff.
Crazy,
you see how, and it's just they
clicking
snap.
out. They letting that demon possess their spirit.
Yeah. Oh, and that reminds me of a saying too. Whether you invite the devil willingly or the devil come regardless, he brings friends.
Right, and he coming.
And he gonna use whatever hits you.
Right.
Like if you had a problem with sex, he gonna hit you with everything around it.
Ooh.
Everything. And so when you looking at Diddy's situation, money isn't evil. It's the people that use it that's evil. And it only amplifies what you are.
Right.
So that situation with Diddy, to be honest with you, that man need prayer, man.
Yeah, that's what I say. With the black community, I know the memes and the jokes and all that, but what are those memes and the jokes for when these white people get arrested? If y'all kept that same energy for them, I wouldn't have nothing to say. Because like I say, we're not excusing what he did, but how about let's pray for the man? Let's pray for his healing. Let's pray that he remove that demon or that negative spirit out of him and he find himself.
And also like
pray for the victims too.
And once you pray for that, leave it alone.
Right.
Let the Lord work with that man.
Right.
Because yeah, man, it's unfortunate what Diddy did, man. I'm not saying that was right in any way, shape, or form, but you want to sit up there, would you mind if your shit was out there and all things like that? So a lot of people that do spend their time on that, like I understand, like it shouldn't go as far as damn, Diddy did that, damn. Go about your business.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, there's things that you personally have to look within in yourself.
Most definitely.
And self-reflection, I would encourage
everybody to do it, yeah. Because while you sitting up on there typing, just don't go for Diddy, any celebrity. Y'all be talking about Nicki Minaj, Wayne, Cardi B. Like, who are you? Do you got your shit together? You don't even know when you about to get paid. You probably struggling to pay your bills right now, but on social media in the comment section, that's crazy to me. You'll never see me in the shade room comments. You'll never see me in the blog comments because I honestly don't care. I'm trying to figure out who I am, focus on myself, and be the best version of myself.
A lot of you niggas, I know that you want to say no Diddy and no, bro.
That shit sounds stupid as fuck.
Enough is enough, bro. And then to be honest with you, and like, it's just that I know what I'm saying when I say it, so I don't like being told pause. Cause I'm like, I'm not even thinking of shit.
Right. And if you know you're not gay, then who cares?
So y'all gotta cut. That's mental warfare.
Yeah,
bro. That's why
definitely.
niggas can't. Get off his dick, bro. I just said his shoes was cold.
Right, like relax. Relax, man.
I'm just through it. It's nigga culture.
Yeah.
I'm through with it. I'm through
nigga culture.
with it, bro. It's nigga culture. I'm through with nigga culture, dog.
Facts,
so if you want to do well as a black person, and I'm telling you this now, turn your back on nigga culture. And you'll be
Period. Fine. Turn your back on nigga culture. We're gonna have to put that in the title.
clean up your feed. Only have motivation and love and positivity on your feed from what you listen to, what you see, what you eat.
Right.
Niggas is weird these days, bro.
Facts.
Y'all can't. The niggas is being gangsters painting their fingernails. And this is just a whole different time, man.
Man, like, that's so crazy. Most definitely. Fix yourself. So that's the message for the day. Fix yourself. Look in the mirror. Who are you? What do you want to accomplish? What are your goals in life? Maybe take a break from social media. I know I done took many breaks from Instagram, Twitter, all that. I deleted the app, deactivated my account. Take a break from that and get in tune with yourself, your spirituality, and most importantly, talk to God.
Yeah.
Figure out who He is. Figure out who you are. And just focus on yourself.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Yes, most definitely. And get in that gym. Stop putting it off. Go get in the gym.
Absolutely.
I'm going tomorrow. All right, we gonna wrap it up then.
We gotta wrap this up though.
Okay. My bad. Have you trying to jump?
I couldn't wrap it up then.
Episode 6 with Keo Kosu. Thank you for vibing with us, chilling with us. Follow us, check us out, and thank y'all. And now, L.S.T. Trick. You know it's poppin' wherever I'm at. You know the vibe.